Alright, random user here, and today we're going to talk about what are all the things that you need to do to maximize the diamonds and loot that you get when you're grinding in Pet Simulator 99. But first, we're going to give out an exclusive pet from the last video, and I do want to remind you that I've started giving out huge pets during my Sunday live streams, so those happened on Sunday at 1 p.m. I did give out 3 huge pets on the last 2 live streams there, so definitely try to join that for your best chance at getting a free huge pet in Pet Simulator 99. Okay, yes, that was winner 2. We got 3 more users here, so don't forget this is round 2, guys, so stay on the stream. We got 2 more rounds. We got Boy Not Fond. I'm pretty sure this user won last time too, guys, so let's go ahead and paste that in. Let's see what we got here for your kind of pet type here. I'm hoping we're going to hit the huge 5% here, because that's always exciting when somebody wins a huge pet on this wheel here. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Oh, wow. Check that out, dude. Boy Not Found. Wow, man, check that out. So now we get to check out, now we get to take a look at our huge wheel here, guys. So this is the very first time we're going to roll the kind of huge pet type here. So here's what we got here for Boy Not Found. I can't remember if you won it. Who won the, I think Dakota won the huge pet last time, guys. All right, huge happy computer, 29% chance. Thank you very much. You got some good luck there, Boy Not Fond. So this was a huge happy computer, so thank you for that. And this is a totally legit stream here, guys. No kind of scams, no nothing going on here, guys. Let your friends and family know about this stream, guys. So that's 1 huge pet we're giving out. We will give out at least 2 huge pets. Sorry, we're going to give out at least 2 more huge pets at the very end. So what's going on is this is round 2, and then we've got 2 more rounds, right? And then after that, we will have 2 grand prize rounds as well, guys. Let's go ahead and give out the exclusive pet from the last video, and if you want a chance to win an exclusive pet, just comment your Roblox username down below and you'll be entered for a chance. So I've already got the this website commentpicker.com configured here for my previous video. Go ahead and pull a winner here. All right, so here it is. So Boy Veggie 4259, and it says me second, thanks for the video, username VeggieBot01. We're going to send VeggieBot01. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, I think we're going to send VeggieBot01 a sketch corgi. So we're actually, you know what, let's send over a black hole axolot, because this is the current pet for this update here. So we'll send over a black hole axolot, and thank you for watching, VeggieBot01. Gonna get that sent off already. The first thing that you want to do to make sure that you're getting the most amount of diamonds and loot as possible is to make sure that you've got the strongest pet team that you can. So let's go ahead and talk about what do I mean by the strongest pet team. So here you can see I've got a full team of huge pets here, and if you don't have that, that's okay, but you need to make sure that you're still kind of maximizing the strength of your pets. So that's going to involve 2 things primarily: the pets that you're using and the amount of pets that you can equip. So first, let's talk about the pets that you want. So when you're grinding and when a new update comes, you want to go and hatch the eggs to get the stat pets, and you want to hatch eggs for, you know, a long time to get the best stat pets available. And if you don't want to hatch eggs for a long time, you can always go to the trading plaza and buy them. But for example, here are some of the best stat pets that are available in this update. So we've got the rainbow shiny void alien that's coming in at 2.01 trillion. There is one pet that's better, and that's the rainbow shiny version of this pet, the black hole angelus, but I don't have that one, and I didn't feel like paying 100 million gems for it. But you know, I have hatched several of these pets, so you want to make sure that you've got the best pets as possible. And if you've got, let's say if you've got a full team of huge and or exclusive pets, so those pets, they're all going to be based off of the best stat pet that you have. So when an update comes, even if you have a full team of huges or a full team of exclusive pets, you still want to get at least one of the best stat pet that's possible. And if you don't, let's say if you don't have any huge pets or exclusive pets, you want to hatch eggs or buy stat pets to where you've got the most amount of the strongest pets that you can get. So for example, if I didn't have any huge or exclusive pets, and I can equip how many? 99. So what that would mean is I would be equipping these 3, these 8, and then the rest of them would be 1.86 trillion. So that could be a comparison point for you. That's the kind of team that you want if you're using stat pets. All right, and then the other aspect that we talked about was the number of pet equips. So even before getting huge pets and before getting exclusive pets, you want to maximize your pet equips. So go to maximize the pet equips, and this also requires you to rank up. So you can see here I'm at rank 28, the max rank. So some of these are locked behind certain rank levels here. There's also some, I think 15 or 25 of these are pay to win. So there's a game pass for that as well. So if you're pay to win, go ahead and get, this is a great game pass to get. But if you're free to play, then just kind of rank up, get to the highest rank that you can. And then this should be your top priority, is to maximize your pet equips. And then also related to that, in order to get the best pets, you also want to maximize your egg hatch here. Because let's say if you're only hatching a small number of eggs, it takes a really long time to get those best pets. But if you're hatching, let's say like I am, 102 eggs at a time, you're gonna get those good pets pretty fast. And a portion of this is pay to win as well. I think these are here, and I think this is 10 or 15, I'm not sure. But either way, whether you're free to play or pay to win, you want to go ahead and maximize the egg hatch that you can. And the reason is you want to get the best stat pets that you can. And as you're getting those stat pets, don't forget to use the gold machine as well as the rainbow machine to improve those pets to the gold and rainbow variants there. All right, guys, so that was what we want to do for your pets. Okay, so now let's talk about, when you go to grind in an area, how do you want to get that area set up? So let's go ahead and kind of jump over into the last area. So first off, you usually want to be grinding in the last available area. So whatever is the last area that you have access to, that's where you want to grind. And then what you want to do, so I'm in a public server here, and there was already a magnet flag here, so I wouldn't have used this magnet flag. What I would use is a fortune flag as well as sprinklers. So I'll go ahead and place the maximum amount of sprinklers that I can, as well as a fortune flag. If you don't have the super magnet enchant, instead of using a fortune flag, you should use a magnet flag. That way you can hatch eggs at the same time. But you do have to remember to come back if the flag kind of runs out there. And then you want to go ahead and equip all of your boosts, your fruits, and your potions. So here, just going to use all the fruits. So I'll go ahead and maximize these. Go ahead and eat the maximum amount, I mean. My the other buffs here, like the duck and the ball and the bone, I've already activated those for a couple days, so those are already going. And if you have auto hatch or auto farm, don't forget to turn that on. That does boost the rate there a little bit. And then you want to make sure that you've got your potions going too. And the way that I use this is, what are the potions that I can kind of use it in a sustainable fashion here, right? So for example, wouldn't want to use the kind of tier 9 ones all the time, because I can't use this. I'm going to run out of this relatively fast. So I use the ones that I've got a larger quantity of. And then on some kind of special occasion, if something's going on, then I'll use the top tier ones there. Or you can use the top tier that you have available and then go down to the lower tier. Just kind of depends on how you're playing there. But make sure you've got this going. You want to make sure that you've got the damage potion, the diamond potion, the treasure hunter potion, and also a speed 3 potion. So those are the most important ones. If you're hatching eggs and you're not getting enough coins, you can also use some coin potion here as well. If you're hatching eggs, you can also use the lucky potion at the same time too. All right, I'm gonna go back to all right, so now the next thing that you want to work on here is your enchants. So let's take a look at the enchants, guys. So I'm still working on getting the kind of ideal enchant setup, but I'm not too far off. So let me go ahead and describe what I think is the ideal kind of enchant setup here. So number one, if you have the super magnet exclusive enchant. This is a really good enchant, and you always want to equip that with all of your enchant loadout. What this does is you can keep your pets grinding in whatever area that you want, usually the last area, and then your player can move anywhere in the world and you'll still collect all the diamonds and loot. If you don't have a super magnet enchant and you want to hatch eggs at the same time as grinding in the last area, then you have to use a magnet flag. But if you're just going to grind in the last area and you don't want to use a magnet flag, you can use magnet 3 and then whatever flag you want there. All right, so that was that slot. And then I think what you want to do for the best kind of setup is really to have two of the chest mimic books, and these are extremely expensive and you can't buy them with Robux anymore. It's 1.68 billion the wrap at the time that I recorded this. I'm working on getting I'm probably going to work on getting another chest mimic, but you know, they're so expensive. So what I would say is to have 2 chest mimics and then 2 boss chest mimic enchants. So you'd have both of those going. And then if you're free to play, I'd say, you know, you might want to put a criticals book on, depending on your pets. If you've got like really powerful pets, and a lot of huge pets with, let's say, the strength charm, you don't have to use a criticals here. Like in my case, let's go take a look at my pets here. So I've got a bunch of huge pets, and on a lot of my huge pets, I've put 2 strength charms here. You can see I've got a lot of strength charms here. So for this particular kind of setup, I don't need a criticals here, so I can swap in either a diamond or a treasure hunter. For me, I'll go ahead and throw a treasure hunter here because I've already got 2 diamonds on the bottom. And since I don't have another chest mimic, I am using a mini chest fortune here. You can replace this with either another critical book or a diamond or a treasure hunter. And then for the bottom, I would say, you know, you can use these to kind of complement what you have up top. So you can populate these with criticals, diamonds, or treasure hunter, just depending on the strength of your team and whether you're trying to get loot or diamonds. So that's the way that I would get your enchant set up here, guys. And this is pretty much the setup that I've been using here for the past few days, and been getting a lot of kind of both loot and diamonds here. Another one that might help you is your graphics settings. So let me go ahead and go into the graphics settings here. So I do have mine maximized here for the graphics settings, but what I would say is turn on the stats here. So let me scroll down and turn on the performance stats. And the number that you're interested in here is the ping. So the ping is the amount of time that it takes for a message to go from your machine to the remote machine and back. So that's the amount of time that a ping takes. And this is, if your ping is very high, then that's going to slow down the rate that you can consume both, you know, breakables as well as loot. So if you've got a high ping rate, what I would suggest is to kind of lower your graphics settings. And there's 2 places that you can do that. You can go here and minimize the graphics quality on this page, and you can see that the billboard has gone off there, and that's what happens when you lower the graphics quality. I'll go ahead and bring that back up. And there's also a new setting here with the latest update for potato mode. You can turn that on. If you've got a small kind of ping rate there, that's what you're looking for. So whatever graphic settings you need to the smallest ping value there is what you want. Now let's go talk about something that's a little kind of more complicated here, guys. Let's talk about the mastery. And I'm not sure why I went over to the supercomputer, but let's go into the mastery. There are several masteries that you want to kind of work on here to maximize your loot. And I think the most important one, but also one of the most difficult ones, is the breakables mastery. There's all kinds of good kind of perks here. So 10% better loot from breakables, 2 times loot from mini chests, and then as you go down, they get better and better here, right? So 3 times loot from mini chests, 30% chance for mini chests to spawn, just a bunch of really great things in here. At the very bottom on level 99, you've got 5 times loot from mini chests. And you're going to notice a kind of a trend here, right? So on the enchant list, I did have mini chest and also the boss chest and enchant. So you're just getting a ton of loot and diamonds out of mini chests and those boss chests, and things like the breakables mastery just helps along that way too. All right, so the breakables mastery is a big one. The enchants mastery is another really powerful one too. And the reason why is for the ability to equip and craft the higher tier enchants. And then not only that, but also at the higher levels here at level 90 and 99, the power of the enchants is going to be enhanced here. So at level 90, you've got plus 15% power from enchants. And then at level 99, you've got plus 25% power from enchants. If you've got those diamond enchants or the treasure hunter enchants, this is just going to kind of magnify those. And also all the other kind of enchants there too, right? So you want to try to get your enchants mastery. This is very expensive. I had to spend a lot of diamonds upgrading the enchants. So yeah, there is that one. All right, another one that you might not be thinking about too much here, guys, is the gift mastery. And I wasn't really paying too much attention to this. This is relatively new, but when I looked through here, I did notice something here. So what I want to point out is, let's say level 20, 10% chance to get 2 times loot from any mini chest item. And then let's keep scrolling down here as well. Now at level 70, you get 20% chance to get 2 times loot from any item. From any mini chest item. So additional perks for the mini chest, and then there's also more perks for mini chest at level 99 here. So if you've got the chest mimic and you're all in on the mini chest, you also want to upgrade your gift mastery here. And I have been working, I was working recently just today to kind of I've been working recently to upgrade my gift mastery here to level 70 and also finally up to level 99. The ways that you can upgrade your gift mastery include opening both the regular gift bag as well as the large gift bag. I believe opening Christmas presents, but very few people have those. Opening these bundles will increase those stats. Opening the mini chest, opening the charms, and then also the rainbow mini chest. But I think rainbow mini chest is too expensive. You should just go ahead and sell those. And then in addition, the seed bag will also add to your gift mastery. So if you've got some seed bags that you've been saving up, now's a good time to open those. So now also in the pet mastery here, so we talked about, you know, one aspect of maximizing the diamonds and the loot is to have the best pets. So to get the best pets, if you have the good pet mastery, that helps you get the best pets, because here you go. So plus 1% chance to hatch golden pets. And then there's also a small chance to get shiny pets when you use the gold or the rainbow machine. Yeah, so those are the main ones there. And then also the egg mastery. You mostly want to you want to level up your egg mastery for the additional egg hatch. So here at level 99, there's plus 5 bonus egg slots, and up above in the lower levels, there's some additional bonus egg slots there. So you want to max out your egg mastery so you can hatch the most amount of eggs possible. But now let's go ahead and move on, and I'm going to tell you what I think is probably the biggest tip, and also I think this is also probably one of the lesser known tips. So the tip is to use a private server, guys. So we're going to do an experiment here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send over all of the diamonds that I have to my client. So I'll donate 1.87 million, 1.8. All right, so now we're basically at 0 here. All right, so now let me go to the last area here of the numbers when we look at it. All right, there's a magnet flag that's already set up here. And when I test with a private server, I'll also do it with a magnet flag. I'm gonna go ahead and start a timer here for 15 minutes. Alright guys, the timer has just gone off. I'm going to get out of there. Alright, so we've got 263,000. And then I think when I started the timer I had about 4,000. So we'll just say 260,000 gems and 15 minutes here. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into my private server, and then we will try it again. I'm going to go ahead and go to the last... Okay, so we've got 1923 now. We've got about 2,000. I'm gonna get a sprinkler. I'll get a sprinkler going here. I'll do a 15-minute timer. Okay, I was at about 9,000 when we started that 15-minute timer. Okay, so in the public server there was a magnet flag, so I'm not going to put any flag here. I've already got the super magnet enchant. I did put a set of sprinklers down just like I had in the public server. Take a look at my diamonds here, guys. The diamonds are just going. And so in the public server, we got 260,000 in 15 minutes. And that public server wasn't even the worst public server we could have been in. That was actually a pretty good one. I was the highest ranked player there. There was the other highest ranked player was ranked 19, I think. So we would have gotten way lower than 260,000 if there was let's say, you know, other higher ranked players there. If there was 3 or 4 ranked 28 players, we might even have gotten as little as 100,000 in 15 minutes, maybe even less, depending on the players and the pets that they have that's grinding in that last area. So what I didn't know was that when you're grinding in an area, you want to be the only one that's grinding there, so you get all the diamonds and all the loot. But when you're in a public server, and if there's a lot of really good players there, then you're going to get way less loot. And if you're a pay-to-win player, you can probably find a free private server. Like, for example, if you can join my private server, all you got to do is join the Discord. The information is in the pinned comment as well as the description here. I've got a private server for my Discord there, and you can get that set up too. Alright guys, the 15 minutes is up. Let me go ahead and get when I started. So 430k versus 260k. And like I said, we actually got lucky with that private server. I was by far the strongest kind of player there. The second best player was level 19, and then I think it was level 11 and below. So try to get yourself into a private server to maximize the amount of gems and loot that you're getting. And we also didn't talk about the loot. So I got, you know, it wasn't quite double what we got in the public server there, but I think on an average public server with higher level players, we would have doubled it. And in general, we would have gotten also the same increase for loot. So double the amount of the gift bags and the charm stones and the rainbow mini chests and the keys and the other types of loot that we're getting here. With the enchant setup that I've got here, I've noticed that I was actually getting more value in loot than I was getting in diamonds. So for example, I've got 30.4 million of the rainbow chests and the charm stones. A lot of charm stones here. I wasn't keeping track of the loot that we were getting in these kind of 15-minute experiments here, but from my own experience with the particular team that I've got and the enchant loadout, I was getting more value in loot versus diamonds. And then let's talk about the charm stones. Okay, so I've been kind of prioritizing getting strength charms on all of my huge pets, and what I'm going to do now is also go and get some glittering charms. So a lot of my pets do have glittering charm, but I want my pets to have both strength charm and glittering charm for the vast majority of them. I'm going to go and pick up some glittering charm and get those added in. And that's really about it. So those are the ways that you can kind of maximize getting the most amount of diamonds and loot while you're playing Pet Simulator 99. This is Random User. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and play on.